Hey, what's up guys, how's it going? This is Halloween Drawings, oh yeah. Today we're going to learn how to draw Dracula, the traditional Dracula. I'm going to be drawing with this calligraphy pen right here. It is from Japan. If you want to know, it's called Calligraphy. I don't really know much about the brand. It's Kurtake, that's the brand. And there has two sides to it. There's a thinner side, and there's a larger flat side. We'll see what I'm going to use. I'm probably going to use a large flat side to start off with. So I'm thinking of the head as a circle, as a general circle, and I'm going to actually start out, actually you know what, I'm going to start with a basic pencil, and I'm starting with this green, just no reason, it's just a pencil. I just want to start with a pencil, start with a circle. Starting with that circle, putting down a center line, and the way I usually find for general heads is I start with kind of I split the head into thirds. Basic thirds, and I'm going to start with the hairline and the eye line, the brow line, you know, the brow, and then underneath the nose and the bottom of the chin. I pull back, find the side of the head, side planes of the head. His hair is going to be high. He's going to have this crazy hairline, you know, but it is going to peak at the front. He's at that widow's peak. And, you know, it kind of depends on the way you want to draw them. You can draw with pointed ears if you want. Generally, the ear, you know, you're splitting the head into thirds. The ear usually falls in the middle of those thirds, but I'm gonna give him kind of a bad ear, so it's gonna come out from there. I'm gonna give him the cool cape, cool shape of the cape. So, and his neck, he's got kind of a bow tie. I might give him a little bow tie there. Hopefully you can see that. Is that all within the page? It is. So let's get into the actual features of the face right here. I'm going to go right here where his eye would be, and actually I'm going to start with the small side of this calligraphy pen. I'm going to pull in this corner of his eye, draw a basic shape of the eye. I'm going to change him just for my own styles, you know. There's many different versions of Dracula. I know you're aware of that. You know, tons and tons of versions of Dracula. I'm a fan of the Bela Lugosi one. He's pretty cool. But I also kind of like the newer, kind of blade, evil, demonic vampires as well. So the way I'm going to kind of draw this one is a semi-mixture of those two. I'm going to leave him with no pupils. I think that looks cool. You know, no pupils or iris. I'm going to try to balance out the eyes. I'm going to go down. I also love Nosferatu. I might go over that one as well on a different tutorial. I'm going to put a heavier line underneath the nose. In line art, that tends to look a little bit better because light sources usually come from the top, you know what I mean, and throw a little bit of shadow below, and so it's a good idea to just use that to indicate a slight shadow. I might even throw a shadow in there as well. Side of the face. Looking for that hairline. Pulling smaller directional lines for the hairline. Make sure they conform to the general shape of the head. Chin. See, as I'm working on it, you kind of adjust as you're going along. I'm going to pull the ear a little bit more forward. Sometimes he has this kind of Eddie Munster, Eddie Munster was a werewolf, but hairdo, where it's kind of sideburns. But I'm going to give him a slick back hairdo. I'm thinking of the hair as one large shape and then breaking it up with these small lines. So that's something to just keep in mind. Don't throw the lines totally everywhere. It's not spaghetti hair. You just want to throw them in where they're kind of connecting to the skull a little bit, and then maybe randomly around here. Drawing his ear. Oh, connected that a little odd. The ear itself tends to have a Y shape inside of it. So I'm just extending it really. It's still the same anatomy as an ear. I'm putting the back side of his hair, pulling down his neck, throwing down his neck here. Let me take care of his mouth. Pulling across. I'm going to give him maybe a slight smile, nothing crazy. I'll pull down very traditional fangs that are sticking out of his face. Upper lip. It's kind of indicating the upper lip a little bit there. I might actually do this. I might actually throw the upper lip totally in shadow, which is what a lot of comics do. You'll see that in comics a lot. And then throw some shadow below the lip. More shadow on the fangs. Pulling that cape right there, tracing the shape of the cape. Pulling out the shape of that bow tie there. Completing the cape. Now I'm going to go, I have my broad idea. Now I'm going to try to go into smaller details. I'm going to go in the laugh line around the nose. Small planes of the nose. Areas underneath the eye here. Side of the cheek a little bit, pulling that down. Jowls underneath the mouth. I think that's what they call it, jowls. I'm not sure. A little bit of shadow under the ear. And even a little bit of shadow underneath the neck. If you want, you can throw a large, bold line around the whole thing. You could, let me try to fill this all in. I'm using the larger side of this pen now. You can do this with a thin marker and a thick marker. You could do it all with a thick marker as well, but you have to watch the weight you push down on the marker. Just fill it in quickly because it's a demonstration. You could also fill in the hair, but it would, I don't want to blend in. I could pull some fancy stuff, I just don't want it right now. Fill that in. And that would be a general kind of Dracula design, just for like the head. Anyways, guys, thanks a lot. Please comment below, like this video. I would really appreciate it. I really appreciate you watching and taking your time to say hi. And happy Halloween, guys. See you later.